All right, so like we had said before, we know that 4p, our greatest common factor is 4p. And then we're also given that 12p squared is one of the monomials, and then one of these answers over here, a, b, c, or d, is the other monomial that when you pair it with 12p squared would give you a greatest common factor of 4p. So again, like I said before, when we do this, the first thing that we need to do is we have to look at our options, a, b, c, or d, and look at your variable. So remember, your variable, it's the smallest power. So this right here, p, is the smallest power. Since this has a variable of p squared, that means any of these over here that have p have to be the answer. Okay? Because the smallest power had to be 1 because the answer had a power of 1. And it had to come from the other one because this 12p squared has a power of 2. Okay, so we know that it has to be one of those options that has p. So then what we do is we look at the other two, and we're going to look at the numbers now. So I have a 3 and a 16. Well, 3 only has one factor. Well, two factors, really, 1 and 3. So if I pair that with 12, and I write out the factors of 12, what is the GCF of those two? Can anybody tell me that? What is the GCF of 12 and 3? What's the biggest number in those lists? Joe? 3, right? The biggest number in those lists is 3. I'm looking for a greatest common factor of 4. So it can't be 3. That means the answer has to be C. Okay, by process of elimination, we got rid of the other 3. So that answer would have to be C. Does anybody have any questions on that? No? We're all good? Okay, so, like I said, I just wanted to go over that quickly because it's a problem that we had talked about before when we went over greatest common factor, but we only saw one example of it. So there's another example. If you come across them again in your homework, which you might, and you're still not sure about it, then just let me know and I'll go over them again. But like I said, I wanted to go over that one because I knew you had only seen one of them so far. So, anybody have any questions on that? Okay,